The fair use doctrine of United States copyright law states the fair use of a copyrighted work, including such use by reproduction and copies of phono records or by any other means specified by that section, for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, including multiple copies for classroom use, scholarship, or research, is not an infringement of copyright. In other words, I'm within my rights.
Hello, everyone. Sawmill Turtle here. I am reviewing this episode a little bit late because last night was New Year's Eve and everybody was setting off fireworks. It was far too noisy outside for me to do any kind of professional or productive work. So, getting this review a little bit late, but better late than never. So, I have to say about this episode, and beginning to talk about this episode, I have to talk about last week. Last week, I talked some mad smack about the episode because I said nothing happened. That he sat in the sauna, he sat in the hot tub, he messed with the pebbles. It seemed like just homeworld filler of just him being Pink Diamond. It didn't seem like it accomplished anything. I'm so glad that I was wrong. And I apologize deeply from the deepest part of my heart for ever doubting the Crewniverse and their abilities. Mea culpa, mea maxima culpa. Because, as the Catholics would say, because this episode was built up last week. Like everything last week that we saw had to happen in order to build up to what happened this week. And this week was incredible. This week we had the Diamond Authority in their royal court. We get to see the court. We get to see the lower caste of gems come and greet their diamonds. We get to see how everything is arranged. It's like everybody always speculated, with White Diamond at the top, overlooking everyone, and yellow and blue in the middle, below White Diamond, but above Pink Diamond, and Pink Diamond at the very bottom. In terms of rank, Pink Diamond is just above the peasantry, and she's barely a diamond at all. But they don't treat her like a diamond. Like, her throne is lower than everyone else's. The pearls talk to her however they want. They don't talk to her like they wouldn't dare talk to yellow and blue the way they talk to her. I just speak of Steven as Pink Diamond as if Steven was still Pink Diamond, because it's just easier to say Steven as Pink Diamond. Yeah, you get it. So we got to see, they don't treat the pearls talk to Pink Diamond like it's a joke. Like you got the yellow pearl. How about, you don't do that. Oh, no, you don't dance. The members of your court dance. You don't dance. And Yellow Pearl talks to him like he's beneath her. Like Pink Diamond is below Yellow Pearl. I don't think so. But they talk to Pink Diamond like anywhere they want. If they had ever talked to Yellow or Blue like that, they'd have been beyond shattered. What was it that Peridot said? Harvested. I think they'd have been harvested, whatever that is. It sounds horrific, because it filled her with absolute dread. I think if a Pearl had ever talked to a Diamond, at any level above Pink, the way they talked to Steven in this episode, they'd have been harvested and shattered, and then shattered and harvested, and then put back together, shattered again, and then reharvested. I'm telling you, this is not good. And they do not treat Pink Diamond as a diamond. Like Steven goes up, and they dictate who can come to the party, under what conditions. They laugh at him. Then, when he goes out to dance, you could tell that the fusion was accidental. And to be fair, Pink Diamond, Steven, got more mercy than Garnet did when Ruby and Sapphire first fused under very similar conditions in Blue Diamond's court. Because when almost the exact same circumstances happened 6,000 such and such years ago, Blue Diamond straight out said, you'll be shattered. This is unacceptable. Like, there was no mercy extended. With Steven, at least, it was, they see Steven as Pink Diamond and said, you have to unfuse immediately. You have to stop this. White Pearl, whatever that thing is, the projection of White Diamond's mind, or White Diamond herself, or whatever it is, it's not a pearl. I can tell you that. That is not a pearl. And it did not seem happy at what Steven was doing. When Steven formed into Stevonnie, and let's be fair here, okay? Everybody knew that Stevonnie was going to show up in this episode, because Together Alone was an inversion of Alone Together. And Alone Together was the first appearance of Stevonnie, and it was a momentous occasion for them. They learned this experience, like they had accidentally fused into Stevonnie in that episode. And but everything in that situation was under their control. They went to Kevin's party as Stevonnie, and while they had to figure out who they were and how much power they were going to give over Kevin and how they felt about Kevin, ultimately at the end of the episode they were in control. Like, they made the decisions. They held on to the reins through the entire thing. Like, they never lost control of the situation. Like, when it came right down to it, they schooled Kevin, right? Okay, in this episode, an inversion of Alone Together, Together Alone, now they accidentally fuse in a mirror image also of the first fusion of Garnet, and they have no control over the situation. Everybody's gawking at them. White Diamond is, as White Pearl, whatever it is. There's so many unanswered questions now. But White Pearl is glaring at them. The other two diamonds are absolutely horrified. Then of all things, you've got Garnet refusing to stand up for them because you unfuse or we'll force you to, and Garnet comes together. You'll have to go through me. Then Pearl jumps in, and me. And this is one of those situations, I think the two situations in the entire series where Pearl and Amethyst have fused into Opal without any trouble. They've always had this trouble fusing into Opal because their minds are so out of sync with each other. They can't agree on anything. But in the situations that they can fuse into Opal most easily is when they're defending Steven like this. And suddenly they just bam into Opal without a moment's hesitation, without any trouble, without any of that like white almost separation, like coming together like glue kind of stuff. Oh no, this was an instant fusion. So then you've got Garnet, you've got Opal, and then who in the world is this? It's like, oh yeah, you have to go through me too. Like, who are you? Like, who is this? Okay. While doing the post-production of this video, I went to produce the thumbnail, which looks like this, and it's speculation time. Notice how much this gem looks like Sardonyx. It almost looks like something between almost like a Peridot and a Sardonyx. Here's a screenshot of the gems. It's a quick frame, and you have to catch it just right in the episode. But here's a shot of the two gems just before they fuse. Now, in order to get a gem that looks like that would be like part Sardonyx and part like Peridot, you would need what I would think, like the part of Sardonyx that gives you kind of the gap tooth like that would be the pearl, and then for the hair and the green you need a Peridot. But look at these two gems. Neither of these two gems is a Peridot or a pearl. So who are they? See, this has got me thinking about who these two. I thought maybe the gap was the look like Sardonyx, because it really does look like Sardonyx. Like, here's an image of Sardonyx, right? And here's an image of this mysterious fusion gem, which just really grabbed my attention. But this is all I can speculate on. I have nothing to base any kind of solid theory. I can't even begin to tell you. But speculation and theorizing section aside, we're going to get back to the main meat of the video. But be sure to leave in the comments below who you think these two gems are. Back to the video. Like, I have this inclination that it's the same gems. Like, they all look the same. That's what's confusing about this. But I'm pretty sure this is the same two gems standing side by side when Blue Diamond comes in. And Blue Diamond, prepare yourselves emotionally for the overpowering radiance or presence or whatever of Blue Diamond. And there's just one gem that's just, that's trying, the tears are forming, and the gem right next to her and like glaring daggers at her. And I think these two are that fusion. We don't know who they are. I don't even know what kind of gemstones these two are. Like obviously, like one of them was a greenish hue. But we've seen emerald in Lars of the Stars, so we know they're not emeralds. Like at least one of them, they're two separate gems, but neither of them is an emerald. I'm thinking maybe a jade or something like that. Who has any idea? But this was completely unexpected. Like, and you see all kinds of unexpected stuff happening on Homeworld, which is going to upset the system on Homeworld, because here you've got Steven, and he's telling the uptight and rigid Yellow Pearl, oh, my opinions don't matter. And by the end of that exchange, before the ball, when they're planning the ball, he's got Yellow Pearl laughing and cutting up and having a good time. You've never seen Yellow Pearl like that. She's always been snotty, stuck up, like very, very rigid, like a board, you know, like very, very straight line, very straight arrow kind of a pearl. Like she's almost as rigid as the diamond that she serves. But here she's smiling and she's modeling for Blue Pearl, and they're all having a good time until Blue Diamond comes in the room. So he's got Yellow Pearl thinking about what she wants, and Blue Pearl thinking about, you know, their opinions, and he's got, you know, Homeworld gems fusing together in front of the Diamond Authority. Yeah, granted, everybody at the end gets poofed, and Stevonnie gets thrown into a cell like she's like Pink Diamond isn't royalty to them. Like, this isn't a fusion of royalty, but this is a capital offense. And I'm running at 9 minutes and 30 seconds here, or something to that effect. So I need to wrap this up here. But I need to take some time to lay this out for you. And I've seen this coming since I saw Legs from Here to Homeworld months ago. And this is the problem. And I'm not sure if I've mentioned this on this channel before, but the problem that you have now is now Steven is on Homeworld turf. Steven is here, and he has no lion's mane to jump out of or Lars's head to jump into. So he doesn't have that option of getting home, unlike the last time where he had an unexpected escape route. He's got no way home. Like, he can't just jack a ship. Like, if it comes right down to it and he's in trouble, and the Diamond Authority is looking for him again, which is the way that it's starting to come down to, like, that they might have to leave, you know, on the run or something. And if that happens, they have no way off the planet. They have no ship. They have no magic hair portals to jump through. They have nothing. They are stuck there. Unless a friendly Homeworld gem takes pity on them and helps them steal a ship to get away, which you've seen how well that's working out for Lars lately. It's been over a year since that story arc, and he still ain't home. So, you know, unless he takes that option and somehow he and Lars end up, you know, as I don't even know what's going to happen there. But if he ends up in that situation where he has to find a way off of Homeworld in an emergency, he's got no way off. And he's in trouble now because he's really backed himself into a corner. Him and his friends. And I would like to see how this plays out, because now all of his friends are poofed and he's in what is essentially timeout. I'm hoping it's not prison or solitary confinement, that it's just timeout. Like, you need to think about what you've done. I sincerely hope that they're not going to do away with him or something, or kill Connie or something like that. Like, I can't wait for next week. And I am so glad that my doubts about the pacing of this story arc were wrong, because you needed to set it up. And boy, did you, when you have to set up the pins at the end of the bowling alley. But once you roll that ball, if it hits it just right, man, well, you got a show there, man. That noise and all the pins fall down and the big celebration. Yeah, you got an entire strike here. And this is what they did. They set up the pins and then they hit a strike. And it was amazing. And I can't wait to see what happens next. How are they going to resolve this? How is Steven going to get them out of this? Because he's just committed a major offense by fusing with some. It's not with, you know, inter-gem fusion is forbidden in Homeworld society. He's fused with something from another species in front of the entire court, and this is not going to bode well for him. Any hope that he ever had of talking to White Diamond about her help, he just flushed it down the proverbial commode. So, I will be back soon. I'm going to do some more videos. I've heard some good things about My Hero Academia. I'm trying to do some more relevant videos of what things people are watching these days. I talked about doing videos on Naruto Nobody cares about Naruto. They care about Boruto, but I don't even know what that is. I know that's like his son or something. I don't know. But I will see you all next time. And until then, I do want to try a different closing to this video than I've done to the last ones. Yeah, most of the time I just wave my hand or whatever and just fade out. Then I want to try this. But first, as usual, the subscribe button is right over there. The like button is over there. Comments are down there. Feel free to use any of those things. Communicate with me if you're new here. Welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Thank you for returning. Please let me know you're there. Please let me know what you think. I am trying to improve this channel, trying to improve the professionalism of it, trying to get this to where it's not a joke of a channel. So please let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what you like, what you don't like. And that all happens down there. Until then, that will be all.